Alright, it's day 101 of the cut, and we are at 168.7 pounds. So, we're still cutting some weight off, still losing some weight, getting leaner, all that good shit. So, just gotta keep doing that. I have to go to my first 2 classes, and then I'll see you guys once we grab some food. And then we have one more class after that before we can go to the gym. So, yeah, let's go take my first 2 classes then. Alright, so for lunch we're having one little burger slider thing. I kind of got fucked over because I didn't have the like salad chicken that I've been getting for the last while, and I've kind of like become dependent on that, so that kind of fucking sucks. Like they didn't have any, like the only meat they had was bacon, so not very cool, a little bit messed up, but we're just gonna have to make do with this and then grabbing some food back at the dorm. Alright, so in the dorm we're just gonna have a Quest Buffalo Ranch and a Quest Hot and Spicy Chip. I don't know, we're just having those, even though I was already kind of planning on having some of those for dinner. I don't know, that's kind of a little bit annoying, kind of throws off my plans, but we'll figure it out. For now, I'm just gonna do some homework before my next class, and then I'll see you after that while we're getting ready to go to the gym. So see you then. So, we're hitting chest and triceps today. We're going to be starting it off with the tricep exercise just because, I mean, our arms are kind of lacking a little bit. And then we're going to go do the incline and flat bench. I'm not really worried about any of the exercises other than flat bench. I don't know. It's just been so weird for like the past like 2 months. But hopefully we can actually like progress on that. I feel like last time we were like pretty close to actually being able to like finally get back to progressing normally, and then I like slid a ton, so that wasn't very fun, but kind of whatever. I'll just see you guys once we get to the Planet Fitness. Alright, so we're doing the tricep pushdowns. I think we're just gonna try to get like, but I think I'm gonna try to get 7 reps, 7 or 8. I don't know, I feel like it's still too dark. Yeah, it's good. But I've seen some stuff for that movie Magazine Dreams. It's like, looks like it'd be a pretty good movie that's like based around bodybuilding and all that, which is cool. I'm a sucker for a bodybuilding movie, so, or just really anything bodybuilding related. So I might want to watch that at some point soon, because it looks pretty good. But let's hit this first set quick. Actually have the right handle this time. set. Let's get one more set of this and then do our incline bench. All right, so we're just going for just like 5 reps for this one, I think. Yeah, but pretty cool. Getting five reps for the second set after getting 7 for the first with 100 pounds. I mean, obviously there's some people who can do some crazy fucking numbers, but I'd say getting to the point where I'm starting to max out a fair bit of the machines definitely isn't bad, especially such a steep cut. Let's go get the incline bench. All right, we're hitting the incline bench. Last time with this weight, we got 10 reps, so we're just going for 11 with this weight. So let's try to hit that. Let's just get 8 for the second set and then do the flat bench. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Wasn't exactly what I was hoping for, but whatever. I think when we're in this deep of a cut, it's a little unrealistic to expect to get one more rep every time. But I mean, we're still on a pretty upward slope. As long as it doesn't start going down, where you should be chilling. All right. So what are we going for? 8 with this? And we get to do our flat bench, and hopefully we can get 5 with the 225 flat. But we gotta focus on this one for now. Somehow progressing. Flat bench now. It's not fun, but whatever. Let's get set up for the flat bench. And then, yeah. I'm really hoping flat bench is at least staying at 4 after that. Alright. Let's hit the flat bench. Hopefully we can get at least 4. Be nice if we get 5. Yo,
you help?
I can get out. I was trying to get 5. I've been stuck at 4 for a while now, but
You're that shit right away too.
yeah,
You're close.
because I don't know. All my other lifts have been fine because I've been I cut down 35 pounds.
Damn, bro.
And all my other lifts, I've still been going up. And my bench went from 225 for 10 to 4, and it's just stuck at 4, and I can't get it past.
I mean, when you're cut though, that normally all your lifts go down.
Yeah.
For everything else to stay steady is actually pretty impressive. But
Yeah, having my other stuff isn't going down, but man.
you were close. I'm not gonna lie. I thought you were gonna get it. But
Yeah. I think.
I actually tore my labrum and my UCL
Oh, shit.
from baseball. So my max bench used to be 265, which
That's not fucking
bad,
bad.
but it's just gone down so much.
Oh, yeah.
My left arm, I can still one arm bench 130s, but one arm, but the other one's just dead.
I don't know. I kind of suck at 1 rep maxes and stuff because I only do bodybuilding training, but I don't know. Even when I was at the point where I was peak bulk and I was getting 225 for 10, I got 245 as a max, and I couldn't even get 265.
Yeah.
All right, let's try getting 4 again. Hopefully we can at least get that.
Take away my reason to stay. I should have seen the signs. Was there even a sign of your final day? Take away, tell me is a cliche.
All right, 4. I was a little bit too ambitious to try going for 5 after we failed it on the first set. I was maybe I can get that. Fucking got it down to the bottom, and I was yeah, fuck that. But now we just gotta hit our shoulder shit quick, and we've got our pump check in, which is pretty exciting. All right, doing some cable lateral raises. Last time we got 9 with this. This will be our last exercise, but I don't know, with this, it's definitely a little bit more weird than some of the other ones with progression. So let's just try to hit 9 again at least. Try to have our form be a little bit better than last time.
I truly wish that I could have died by your side that day. Never the same loving this lifetime. Never the same touch on your bedside. Never feel while I'm still breathing. The touch of your lips kissing my fingertips. I hope it's a dream and you're still with me.
Alright, other side.
I'm still bleeding. Please come home. I can't make it okay. What do you want me to say?
more set of that, and then get our pump check in. All right, last set of the lateral raises. We're going for 7 reps on each side. So let's just hit that. No, I'm not using that. The first set, but then it did that shit again. Second one, like fucking like moves like my like wrist bone, like part of your wrist bone that like pops out, like fucking like digs into it, like pops it. Well, I'm doing it. It's so fucking weird. But now we got that out of the way, so we can go and hit our pump check. All right. I think this will be good, like lighting wise and all that. So let's just see how the physique's looking with it. Like almost a little bit duller still, and maybe moving you guys over this way a little bit more. But I'm trying to find a good balance. I think that's good. There, it kind of only really fits that side of us. I put that down there. What do you say? I lower the light a little bit. A bit more. At a really low light. And then I think that's the highest it can go. Make it brighter. Oh shit, that's not bad. Oh yeah. Alright, let's take off the shirt, see the full pump. I mean, we are just fucking getting to the point where our leanness just keeps getting cooler and cooler, I feel like. So, that's pretty exciting. Like even just that is so much more defined than it was before. Just like everywhere. You're like actually starting to see a little bit of detailing from the like anywhere that's not just the top row of abs, which is fucking cool. We're also starting to see that. The camera, a little bit of striations where you flex the chest. Yeah, it's fucking cool. I don't know, I keep saying it's cool, but I don't really know how else to describe it. It's just so fun getting to see shit like that. That's one of the main reasons I just love lifting. Is for fucking shit like that. Just seeing all the fucking freaky stuff. Maybe have that up a little bit further forward. Let's do a most muscular. Loki, I'm like spamming the fucking David Lade pose, just now that we're getting a little bit more lean. It's just so fucking nice to spam it between random shit. I'm like just thinking about what to do. I think we're actually starting to fucking look like a real fucking competitor. It's starting to look like we're actually out from a comp. Stir the bowl. Oh. Oh shit. God damn it. My hands keep slipping. I need to fucking hit that pose. Or at the ENG. Or, not ENG, at the Iron Gorilla. Getting the two powerlifting gyms mixed up. Because there's just not enough space in here to actually really do it. I mean, that's the fucking farthest we can push out our stomach right now. And like even then you can kind of see some fucking definition. Like even down here. It's not a crazy amount, but you can fucking see something, which is cool. Yeah, it kind of almost hurts to push out that far. Ooh, I know one thing. I need to practice vacuuming more. just so hyped about being lean again. Now, let's go back to the dorm and try to figure out our fucking food situation. Because we did kind of get thrown off a bit by that whole lunch incident. Alright, so I just spent about the last hour and a half trying to figure out what to do for food. So I'm gonna have my last 2 Core Power 42 gram shakes, 1 more Quest chip, and then I grabbed a little Atkins low carb pizza. That's about the only way I can really fit our macros in, and I can actually make it in my dorm. So a little annoying, but that's all we really had to do. So, anything you guys liked about the video, anything you guys didn't like, anything you want to see change, like, subscribe, like, I already said that, hit the bell, comment, all that jazz. But yeah, I'm gonna do that, and then probably play some Minecraft. So, see you guys tomorrow for back day at the Iron Gorilla. Ciao.